Today's episode is dedicated to all you young adults out there who love a good scare. I want you to imagine a dark, stormy night as you huddle under your blankets, listening to the wind howling outside. This story is a typical haunted house story. So get ready, cuddle up, and let your imagination run wild. The old house stood against the bruised twilight sky, a skeletal frame against the dying light. Locals called it Blackwood Manor, a name whispered with a mixture of fear and morbid fascination. It had been abandoned for decades, a silent sentinel guarding secrets best left undisturbed. Now, a group of friends, fueled by youthful bravado and the thirst for adventure, were about to learn the true meaning of fear within its decaying walls. Liam, the self-proclaimed leader, clutched a flashlight, its beam cutting through the oppressive darkness that clung to the air like a shroud. Beside him, Maya, the pragmatic one, checked her phone. Its screen illuminated her worried face. Across from them, Noah, the skeptic, scoffed, while Chloe, the sensitive artist, shivered, her eyes wide with premonition of dread. "Are you sure about this?" Maya asked, her voice barely above a whisper. "This place gives me the creeps." "Relax," Liam said, trying to sound confident, though his heart hammered against his ribs. "It's just an old house. We'll take some pictures, maybe find some cool artifacts, and be back before midnight." Noah snorted. "Yeah, and maybe we'll find a ghost wearing a sheet and rattling chains." Chloe didn't laugh. She had a feeling, a deep-seated unease that prickled her skin. She'd always been sensitive to the unseen, the subtle energies that permeated the world, and this place was screaming. They pushed open the heavy oak, its hinges groaning in protest, a sound that echoed through the wooded, silent house like a mournful cry. The air inside was thick with the silent scent of decay, damp wood, mildew, and something else. Something that sent a shiver down Chloe's spine. Dust motes danced in the flashlight beams, illuminating a grand foyer, its once opulent furnishing now shrouded in cobwebs and neglect. "Wow," Noah breathed, finally impressed. "This place is something." They ventured deeper, the footsteps echoing on the cracked marble floor. The house was a maze of rooms, each more dilapidated than the last. Wallpapers peeled from the walls like decaying skin, revealing the skeletal structure beneath. Portraits of stern-faced ancestors stared down at them, their eyes seeming to follow their every move. As they explored, the atmosphere grew heavier, the silence more profound. The initial excitement began to fade, replaced by a growing sense of unease. Lamb, despite his bravado, found himself constantly glancing over his shoulder. Maya, ever practical, kept checking her phone, the lack of signal adding to her anxiety. Noah, the skeptic, started to crack, his jokes becoming forced and his bravado brittle. Chloe, however, was the most affected. She felt the presence, a cold, watchful gaze that seemed to penetrate her very soul. She saw shadows moving, heard whispers on the wind, felt the brush of unseen hands against your skin. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned for more tales in the next episode of our podcast. And remember, when darkness falls, be careful who or what you let into your house. Good night and pleasant nightmares.